Hey everybody, JR from JR's Outdoors. How y'all doing? I was just gonna get a quick video out there about some upcoming videos that I have. Number one, we're fixing to do an overnighter in Grundy County at a little park called Fiery Gizzard. And there's a section that goes from one side to Foster Falls. It's about 13 and a half miles, no biggie. Overnighter there. Gonna do some hammock camping with my daughter and my two dogs and do some sit-ups. And I think I'm gonna double that video as the Show Me Your State challenge, which I've just been challenged by JP Outdoors. And I'll put a link in the comments below. I'll pin it to the top that I'll attach it to his channel. It's about men's mental health, and we'll talk about that. And I'm gonna start doing some more videos. So if you let me know in the comments what you're interested in seeing. Me, I like watching other people just do what they do. Like go places, go hiking, go explore the places that they enjoy, that they know about, and I get to sit there in the privacy of my house or car or wherever I'm watching the YouTube video and watch them. You know, they talk about gear they use, stuff that works, stuff that didn't, stuff that they had fun doing, and places that they had fun going and visiting, and the sights, man. I've got to see people go to Algonquin, you know, or Japan. For crying out loud, there's no way I could do that, but I certainly can from the easy video YouTube, man. So I absolutely love it. I guess one of my favorite outdoor channels is, it's really funny because this guy's, his name is Matthew Posa, and I watch him all the time. You guys need to check him out. He is so good-hearted, and he is so kind, and he has such a warm spirit. I enjoy watching him, but the places he goes and the crazy things he does, it's absolutely amazing. So that's going to be my inspiration. So I'm sitting out here today outside. I got a little workshop out back, just outside on my back porch, and I'll show you a little bit more about that one day. But I actually make cuxes. I carve spoons. I do a lot of bushcraft. And I got it from YouTube. I got it from the internet. Now, I did these things, and I can tell you more about me a little later, you know, maybe around the campfire or something. United States Army. I was a police officer. I've been to every SWAT school around here in this location, even to Meridian, Mississippi, to the Naval Air Station. And I've been a paramedic for a very long time. I've been in EMS for 25 years, and I'm still doing it. Love it. Love every minute of it. Love taking care of people. I also love the equipment that comes with bushcrafting. I love to collect stuff. Like, for example, what I have in my hand right here, I've been holding the entire time, is talking to you, is like a baby to me, you know? I got this as a Christmas present. Well, shout out to Bree for giving me that. Thank you very much, Bree. It is coming in very handy. I've already carved several spoons with it. But this is the Grand Force Brooks Swedish carving axe. And we'll just take off the old sheath here. Take a look at that. It is wicked sharp. I got this leather collar made from a friend of mine. This is my friend's website or Facebook page, Bloomfield Leather and Trading. I have a bushcraft page that I follow. This is the Bushcraft Trading Post on Facebook. It is by invite only. On Facebook, where you can go on there and you can trade with gentlemen on there and use the honor system where you guys trade bushcraft gear. And I absolutely love that. And I'll show you a little bit more gear as time goes on. we can even do whatever, a challenge or do some sort of thing where I show you exactly how I use this to carve a kuksa or carve a spoon. I love carving those. I can't even keep them. As soon as I carve them, they're gone. My friends and family, but I can put my block of wood up here, and then I can put other blocks of wood that will trap this piece of wood inside this little, I guess, homemade vise. But this is a kuksa I made. You can take a look at that right there. I made it out of a piece of spalted maple like this right here. This block is spalted maple. This one looks dark, you see that? But all I did was put this Mahoney's Finish. It's a utility finish, and it's heat treated filtered walnut oil, and it's food safe, so you can use that. I also use a Butcher Block conditioner, and there is another, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a food safe salad bowl finish that I put on the outside, which actually makes this shiny. Another thing I got around my neck here, kind of one of my favorite knives. It's had some use to it. You can see that. That's a Helle, and this is the Kurvestan Helle Norway. It's got the curly birch. It's a rat tail tang. I don't do any bushcrafting. This is mostly carving steaks up. You can see it's had some use. I actually traded for that knife. I like to trade. You know, you got other knives. You always got other knives. I mean, I carry this Leatherman Wingman with me. Really quick. Pair of pliers, can opener, screwdriver, you know, small knife blade. Have it, you know. Here's an example of a spoon I made. You can see it's crookeder than a dog's hind leg, but I like that. It came from, if I showed you what it came from, maybe if I get a still picture. Let me see. This is a still picture of the crooked branch that I carved the spoons from. And I just found that stick on the side of the road, and I carved this ladle. Did a little bit to the handle right there. But I like where that track is in there, where that worm dug in there. Anyway, it works good. Now, I didn't put any of that walnut oil on here. All I put was olive oil and some beeswax that I have mixed up, because I really didn't want to change the color of these. Another one that I carved out of a piece of walnut, and I made a spoon rest. You can see right there. You can just set that on your countertop like that. I don't know if I'm an interesting kind of guy, but that's what I look for in the videos. I'm looking for somebody who is interested in some of the same things that I'm interested in, and I can watch how he does it, what tools he uses, where he got the tools at, what videos that he watched that turned him on to that. I remember changing the brakes on my car one time, and one side took me 4 hours because I didn't know I needed a C-clamp. You know, to compress that in there so I could get my brake pads back on. So finally, when I got to C-clamp, I went on the other side, and it took me 15 minutes. Now, do you know why I mentioned that story? Because the 15 minutes it took me, I watched a video on YouTube, and it told me how to change my brakes. He told about the C-clamp. So if I had took the time to watch that video prior, it would have took me about 30 minutes to change my brakes instead of 4 hours and 15 minutes. So anyway, I'd just like for you guys to stay tuned. We got the steak challenge. We got the hike for Fiery Gizzard coming up. And you're going to enjoy seeing me and my daughter doing some hammock camping in the cold, walking 12.5, 13 miles, something like that. And doing an overnighter in the hammock and stuff. And maybe get to see some of the tools that I have and use. And we'll talk about some upcoming videos. You guys take care. That's perfect, ain't it, boy? Driving to the sunset. Driving to the sunset. You guys catch JR's Southern Outdoors next time.